this is what it is. It's like we're just having casual conversations, and you would be amazed at how much comes out of having a conversation with fellow brothers and sisters that could help everyone. And not just fellow brothers and sisters, but anybody that we run into on the street, because people have questions and they want answers. You know, he wouldn't have called if he didn't want some sort of answer.
Right.
And what's important is the answer that we give them that always points them back to the Word of God, which always points them to surrender, like what you said, Ken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's ultimately what it is.
Hello, YouTube. From left to right, we have Kenneth, the home inspector, Leon, the computer engineer, and Andre, the artisan. We're three guys who work hard, take care of their families, and most important, put God first in everything we do. Colossians 4:6 says, "Let your conversations be always full of grace, seasoned with salt so that you may know how to answer anyone." We often find ourselves in the midst of these long conversations about life and what God expects from us in various situations. This conversation was supposed to be a meeting to plan our topics for YouTube. It ended up being a 2-hour talk about our experiences in the nation's response to authority versus a godly response. I broke it into several small segments, and it started with this question: why do you think our conversations go so deep? Here are the answers we found.
I think it's just because we're honest with one another.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's
I mean, 'cause it's not my agenda.
Right.
right.
Like, I don't have an
Yeah.
agenda.
Right.
I'm just talking, and I'm being honest. Here's where I am, and here's why I feel like the scriptures. Just like one of the things you were saying before, it's like you say that's just you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know how I was before I became a Christian, and before I became a Christian, it was all about my ideas. You know, whatever I taught myself. But I noticed that all those ideas that I had, they were wrong. And I can go back and I can pinpoint where they were wrong. At the time, I didn't think they were wrong, but now that I'm older, or even at the time when I became a Christian, I said something's wrong because I felt like I was living in a loop. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like I was living in a loop.
Right.
Like I would date different women. At least they had different faces and they had different names, but it was the same woman. I go, wait a minute, now hold on, you a different color. How in the world? You got a daddy. You know what I mean? The other girl I had didn't have no daddy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I go, man, and I said, and it's the same thing. It just kept being the same. And I was like, okay, well then I'm gonna try this type of girl. You know what I mean? And I did that, and man, it just kept being the same girl. And I said,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah. I said, something is up. Why do I keep getting attracted to the same women? And I said, it must be me. It's gotta be me. And that's so for me it was that.
Yeah.
And that's when I started humbling out and saying,
I got a chance.
something wrong. Yeah.
It's like what they were talking about, that the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's like what you put out, you do get it back.
Man.
You might not realize it, but you do.
Because I was out there acting all sorts of crazy, and everything I ran into was all sorts of crazy. All sorts of crazy. Yep.
For real.
Black crazy, white crazy,
Yeah.
Hispanic crazy,
Yeah, it did matter.
young crazy, old crazy.
Mm-hmm. You're like, what in the world is
Right.
going on? Yep. So I said, maybe it's me. Nah, that's what I was saying.
We all say that.
Nah.
I ain't me. Man, she crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's her.
Yep. Yep.
Never me.
Yeah. And you know how, and then you know how the movies portray like they have a good girl, maybe she's like real good, and
Right.
she's attracted by this bad dude, maybe a homeboy, whatever, and she's like, so I figured I was the good guy. And then the women were, you know what I mean? Like, it was the women, yeah, they were the ones that just flipping out, like waiting. They like crazy,
Right.
like just, it's on pause right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how you doing? And it's on pause, you know what I mean? Just, all you gotta do is hit that switch, Kenneth. Just hit that switch. I got something for you, Kenneth.
Right. I got it. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
You ready?
You ready?
You ready? You ain't ready for this.
Yeah.
A lot right. sitting in on a book club, and
You went to a book club?
I did. It was majority women.
Dude, that's what made me go. You went to a book club?
Yeah, and I was like, man.
Gang.
I ain't gonna lie, I was.
Oh, wait a minute, I got two.
But the book they were talking about was a book that was kind of like generalizing the behavior of all men. And I
That
was
wasn't
like,
Steve Harvey's book, was
it
it?
was.
Was it?
Oh, God. How did you just get that right off the bat?
It ain't but one. It ain't but one book, man. It ain't but one.
Generalizing. Steve Harvey?
It ain't but one, man. And I was like, you can't take what he's saying and his experience and apply that to me. It's like no more than I can take all the experiences I've had with the different females I've met and apply that to all of y'all. I was like, it doesn't make any logical sense to me. I do see that there's the truth in what he's saying, but not all of it. It's like you gotta be able to know what's what, and they all looked at me. I was like, I'm just saying, like let's look at this logically. He's one man.
Yeah.
And we're talking about what? How many different women? 4 or 5? He's still the common denominator.
Yeah.
So he's the problem. I mean, all these women, what, they all got it wrong? I mean, come on, man. And I was like, that's why I had to back away and see
Take you to the
myself.
side eye.
Yeah, some of them did, and someone was like, oh, I never thought like that. And then after the meeting, I was like, yeah, we should talk about this, later.
Okay. Here's my address, my phone number, my cell number, my people number.
I was all kind of man. At a book club. I'm sure I wasn't the only one, because it was me and like 3 or 4 other guys. And look, and one guy, he was like pandering to all that. He's like, yeah, I think Steve Harvey, and he was saying stuff, and as he was talking, it was funny, because women know. So he talking, he's saying some off the wall stuff, and I'm like, that's not in the book. Like, that's not, what's he talking?
He was coming off top.
And he was, and they was like, did you read the book?
Oh.
That's how these type of females were. Did you read the book? And they was like, and he was like, yeah, I read some of it. I kind of skipped through it. And they was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like this. Yeah, and these are the notes that I took. This is what I got from it. Like, at the end of the day, here I'll read through my notes. They was like, ooh. Oh, what's he?
He's a reader. He's a reader.
I was like.
Yeah. Tell us what you have.
And I was like, yeah, but at the end of the day, XYZ, he's the X, and everybody else is YZ and all the other alphabets. I'm just saying he might be, part of the problem. And they was like, oh, that's a good, wow, to see it that way. I was like, would you all want me to lump you all in the same boat? And they was like, no, because all of us are different. I mean, we're all women. I was like, I'm just saying.
Yep.
And dude was like this, because he was kind of sitting in front of me, and he was like, I was like, I'm sorry, took all your numbers, man.
He had it.
Sorry, took your numbers, man. Sorry.
Let that man go off top.
That's kind of like some of the things that we were talking about today, though. Like, even in today's society, it's like you have a lot of pandering in a lot of ways. Instead of calling people out where they need to be, we have a tendency to pander, just human beings in general, to pander to the mob. There we go. Pander to the mob. Like if the mob is complaining about something that is either valid or invalid, people sit down and pander to the mob.
Yeah.
It's like with Christ, Pontius Pilate, like he pandered to the mob.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like he gave in literally to the mob and chose to do. It was supposed to happen. But it's just funny how things happen in the scriptures that shows you the very human behavior that we deal with today.
Yep. No, man, that's exactly what it is. You feel like you want to be in the majority.
Yeah.
So when you feel like there's a lot of people that's saying one thing, and you feel like, man, I gotta agree with them.
It's hard to resist that sometimes.
Yeah, I gotta agree because they must be right.
Right. Right. To be that lone wolf, it's kind of a lonely place.
Yeah. It's that uphill battle.
It
Going
is.
against the stream.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to be the odd man out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of criticism that goes along.
It is.
A lot of criticism, a lot of man.
Yeah.
Beyond criticism. It could be flat out bullying.
Yeah,
It is.
it is. I feel that way.
It's peer pressure.
I feel that.
And that's what causes people to want to assimilate and conform to the norm.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Because they don't want to feel that loneliness, that criticism. But regardless of their own moral compass.
Yeah. Think about it. You said to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't even get any type of lash back. There's no lashing coming your way.
Right.
You just feel like it is.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like our own minds. That's why, I always tell you, I'm my own worst enemy. Because sometimes I might be the odd man out, and I think, oh, you looked at me funny. You
Right.
might have just kind of looked at me and was going to look down. You wasn't thinking anything. But my mind, because I'm the odd man out, now I'm feeling funny. And that's why I said, so a lot of times, it's people's own feelings. It's not coming from someone else, but it's the way they feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I was like this. I was watching this video, and I know we're talking about right now. We got this racism thing going on, and so this fire marshal got pulled over by the police. Right?
I saw that.
You saw it?
Yeah,
So it was a black guy.
I heard about that.
Yeah, it was a black guy, and basically the subtitle said this fire marshal owned the police or whatever. He
Right.
owned it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, okay, so so the police officer pulls him over and stuff. And he's like, yeah. He said, so what you pulled me over for? And
Already.
already,
Yeah.
man, I mean, he had an attitude already.
Mm-hmm.
And so the officer he's talking to, I think, was black. He sounds black. They
He
never
did.
showed
Yes.
him,
Yeah.
but he sounds black. So now you got black on black. That's why they say, it's black on blue crime. And so, and I was just watching and I was listening, and I said, this dude, why you got an attitude right off the bat?
Yeah.
Why you pull me over? No, you ain't got no right to pull me over. No, this tick, I'll show you my paperwork I got for this tick. And he's like, this was legal, I got this paperwork, and the police officer let me say, no, I'm not putting it out there in the rain because it's rain.
Mm-hmm.
But why else did you pull me over? And I was like, dude, why you are initiating an attitude?
Right.
Yeah. Right.
You don't know what he saw that he pulled you over. You don't know why.
Like give him.
You're assuming he's pulled you over. Now, we don't know that yet, but you start right in with an attitude.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it might. What
And if it was what he said it was, he fed into it.
Yeah. Then he said, one of your headlights out. He said, no, my headlight ain't out. What's with the marshal? The fire guy said, my headlight ain't out. So I didn't even watch the whole thing because I was like, dude, you started out and initiated with an attitude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, these officers go through this every single
Every
day.
day.
That's just like the last that Wendy's incident.
Yes.
What was that guy's name? I don't remember.
I know you're talking about in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Atlanta?
Yeah. I didn't even bother to remember his name because everything was going fine in that whole
Incident.
encounter.
What happened?
Till he woke up.
Right. So in this particular incident,
Ray Shard.
Ray Shard. Yeah, his name is Ray Shard something.
Yeah.
Ray Shard.
This is-
I'm
yeah.
just call him Ray Shard Books because he was running. But
He books.
but he had passed out in the drive-through line of the Wendy's.
Intoxicated.
Passed out drunk.
Mm-hmm.
In the Wendy's drive-thru.
In the Wendy's drive-thru. They called the police because of course he's back in the drive-thru. And
They couldn't wake him up.
right.
Wendy's couldn't wake him up.
Okay.
When the police got there, they asked him to pull over into a parking place, and they talked to him. Everything was nice and cordial. Everything was
Oh.
fine. And and police were like, we just want to make sure you're okay. Can you step out the vehicle, please? And of course he smelled like alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked him what was wrong with him and why he was passed out in the car. He was like, he confessed that he had a lot to drink. And they asked him what he had to drink. He was like, I don't know. This lady gave me something, and I don't know what she gave me. And so they asked him. They asked him if he wanted to take a breathalyzer test. They said you can refuse, but will you take a breathalyzer test? He's like, yeah, I'll take a breathalyzer test. He was cooperating. You doing your job. I know y'all gotta do y'all job and everything. So he, what was he? He was like a 1.08 or something like that. He was above the limit.
Yeah, way above.
He was well above the limit.
Because I think the limit is like
0.08.
Yeah, it's 0.08.
Something like that. 0.8.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
0.8.
I think it's 0.8.
But after he blew, and they were like, you drunk. They're like, well, for your safety, we're gonna have to take you in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
because they didn't want him driving drunk, so they started to cuff him. And when they started to cuff him, he started fighting. So he started fighting away, and he's fighting. There are 2 cops on him. He wrestled them both to the ground. He took one of their tasers. He tased one of the cops initially. He tased the cop, and when he tased the cop fell over and hit his head on the ground and got a concussion. So
he's running with the taser.
And he's running with the taser. I mean, he boxed the dudes off of him and everything. And he's running with the taser. The officer that's running after him tases him, and he catches him a little bit, but I think the little forks came out.
Yeah.
Because once he shook a little bit, and then I guess when the forks came out, he just took off again. And then he turned around like that with the taser and shot it shot at the officer. That's when the officer threw his taser down. He grabbed his gun and shot him in the back.
Yeah.
And
So that's what happened. You know what?
Yeah, and
That's not what I heard, but go ahead.
and everybody was saying that a taser is not a lethal weapon. He didn't have the right to shoot him. But it later came out that in Georgia, a taser is considered a deadly weapon by law.
Because it can truly incapacitate you.
Right. So this officer is totally justified
And what he
in
did.
what he did,
And they fired him for it.
and they fired him.
Because they're pandering to the mob.
Right.
That's a shame. Now you see why police officers are posting videos saying I quit. Because there's been a few that have posted a video that he says I can't. He said I've been doing this for 10 years, and you guys have no idea what we go through every day. And it's like I saw a video where this cop, he was Hispanic, or at least he looked it, and the driver was Hispanic. And the only thing you see, because these videos are funny, because they'll cut some of the information that leads up to, like what led up to the event, right? And so the video starts with him yelling at the officer, well, you pulled me over last time, you just singling me out, right? And the officer's like, but I need you to step out of the vehicle, sir. So you don't hear anything of how he